I am Devlin Steele, Director of Education at Augusta Precious Metals. We've had some pretty big news in the economy this week. Here's a look at some of it. Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe for more economic updates. Perhaps the biggest news item of the week was the decision by the Federal Reserve to resume interest rate hikes after pausing rate increases last month for the first time in 11 meetings. However, at this 12th meeting, policymakers decided to boost the federal funds rate by another 25 basis points and put the target range at 5.25% to 5.5%, its highest level in more than 22 years. As for what happens from here, that's anybody's guess. Fed Chair Powell emphasized this week that policy decisions now are being made on a, quote, meeting-by-meeting basis, noting the central bank is equally open to raising again or pausing again at its next policy meeting in September. In other news this week, a potential economic crisis was averted when UPS and the Teamsters reached a tentative new deal on a labor contract. The current contract runs through the end of the month, and the 340,000 UPS employees represented by the Teamsters were set to strike August 1st if a new deal wasn't reached. A strike isn't completely off the table just yet, as the agreement still has to be ratified. However, early reviews of the new deal from the rank and file seem favorable. Analysts say the economic consequences of a strike at UPS in this day and age would be substantial. UPS is the single largest parcel delivery service in the world, responsible for transporting 3% of global GDP and 6% of U.S. GDP. One estimate says a work stoppage at UPS lasting just 10 days could cost north of $7 billion. Finally this week, despite the fact that the Fed funds rate is now at its highest level in more than 22 years and there remains no shortage of recession predictions, we continue to see data that suggests the economy is doing just fine. On Thursday, the Bureau of Economic Analysis said the economy grew at an annualized pace of 2.4% last quarter. That's considerably better than both the 1.8% rate projected by economists and the 2% rate at which GDP grew last quarter. That's it for now. We'll see you again next week when we go over the important events yet to come. This is Devlin Steele for Augusta Precious Metals, signing out.